But we just found a new game. I want to invent time travel again. Of course, it's your choice. But I know what's safer. We've got this place forever.
Hi, darling. Listen, about that money you gave me. It's done great. Got you an amazing return. Hey, let me take you out to dinner tonight. Where would you like to go?
People often ask why I became an inventor.
Lovely. I'm just driving past it now. I can see the maitre d'. I'll book us a table.
And your mum hadn't.
See you soon.
I've devoted my life to making safe, practical... Dennis! Are you back? I kept your bunk tidy.
Working in digital, we're always looking for new ways of telling stories. Inside Number 9 seemed like the perfect opportunity to explore a different way of telling a story. It's 6 standalone episodes on television, so we thought we could do a 7th one online.
We wanted a format that wasn't going to detract from the story. Firstly, we didn't want to do video because that's what TV does. The writer was on hand, so we were able to get sort of in his mind about his intentions. The script is very much about time travel and sort of infinite loops. So one of the key things that we wanted to do was animated GIFs or looping bits of images. So essentially the format was a kind of photographic comic.
We loved their use of cinemagraphs, and as we talked about it, we realised that we were sort of creating tableaus which the audience would move from one to the next.
Your armoury to tell the story in a TV show quite different from the format we were proposing. And I think one of the key things that we sort of wrestled with was how to split up the story into panels.
It was also very important that the user wanted to stop and start, so the transitions between the tableaus became important.
Laurie developed this really lovely technique in which we were able to sort of spin around the room and offer a very different viewpoint at different times of the story.
I think it was quite an easy way to get a dynamic sense of space using those parallaxes.
Directing cinemagraphs was something I'm not sure many people have done. On the shoot we kind of knew what we wanted, but we had to sort of iterate.
It's kind of a weird mix of trying to get a dramatic moment but still having a stillness. It's quite a hard thing to ask an actor to do. Acting without doing anything, which is a hard request. Because we're going to isolate the movement constantly. We're going to just say, like, have the head moving like that, but then none of the body.
I think also with cinemagraphs, what's interesting or disconcerting about them, it's almost like being surprised by a small bit of movement. So it's almost like a moving photograph. Tom and Dan were really up for it and really went for it. I think it's probably the strangest shoot they've ever done, but yeah, they really got into it.
It was the strangest shoot they've ever done.
Yes.
You got told that a few times.
Yeah.
Brought the footage back here and extracted all the green screen and just isolate the areas of movements. For this one, just his face going. It's a very subtle thing. So it'd be literally a case of taking all the movement away from the rest of it, isolating just his eyes. A lot of the times it'd be kind of like remapping his brow back on. This one's a bit more dynamic. Dan's trying to quell his anger. But an important thing about it is that it always returns to the same point because it has to have the ability to loop over time.
It looks fantastic, it's got a really great atmosphere, and it's quite eerie and evocative, which is exactly what we were aiming for.
It's been a kind of lovely collaboration with a small group of people, so we've been able to align on stuff very quickly, iterate, try things, get it done and get it right. At the end of the day, I'm really proud of the end product.